The United States women's national soccer team is ranked number 1 in the world and is well known around the country. Countries with lower rankings have one vital thing that the United States has never been able to establish: a sustainable professional soccer league. In the past 11 years, the United States have tried on 2 separate occasions to create a league, but both the WUSA and WPS only lasted 3 seasons before folding. This year is the beginning of the country's 3rd attempt at a pro league, but for the first time, this league is backed by the United States, Canadian, and Mexican soccer federations, each of which will be paying for the salaries for a total of at least 6 players on each team's rosters. Many people think that because of this, the league will succeed, but fan support is a vital part. The only team to survive through both of the 2 previous leagues are the Boston Breakers. This is the story of their preparation for their first ever season in the new NWSL.
I was a business major at UNC. I'm studying for the GMAT and the LSAT because, you have to have a plan for after soccer, at least. I think some people in the league can live, everyone can live on the money from the league, and, a lot of players can live comfortably, but I think for a lot of players it's sort of, you could do it for a little bit because your parents are helping you, but long term, it would be hard.
Unfortunately, I was supposed to play in the last one, but the year that I finished school, it folded. So we're hoping that we can just, there's obviously less money involved, but I think that that's the only thing that's going to really help, it stay, because it was, I think, money issues.
Well, I just think the structure of the league is built a lot differently. Obviously, the federation this time, U.S. Soccer is backing the league financially. I think we're starting things off the right way, starting from the bottom and working our way up, as opposed to starting with these huge salaries and trying to cut the salaries every year. So I think just the business plan and the foundation is a lot more stable this time around, and the talent in the league itself is still there, and you got a lot of girls in the country that have the talent to play, the passion to play, so it's nice that we have a league to facilitate those young girls.
I'm really excited to be in Boston. Obviously, I'm excited that pro soccer's back in the U.S. I think it's a necessity that we have in this country because there's so much talent. And I've been playing overseas. I've been playing in the Netherlands, and I'm happy to play with some old teammates and friends that I haven't played with in a while.
Well, I definitely remember WUSA, the first league. That was a really big deal. We had season tickets to the Philly team, Philadelphia Charge. Yes, I remember that. And obviously, the World Cup in '99. I'm still of that generation. The little kids that watched that game on TV. I used to watch UNC games on TV, which is where I ended up going. And just all of those women playing, I wanted to be them so badly, and so that's how it was really an inspiration. Honestly, I think U.S. soccer being a big part of it is huge. I think them sort of subsidizing, if you will, the bigger name players is a big deal. And so I think financially it should be more stable. I don't know much about the financial aspect of the league, but I think that will definitely help. Not to mention just their support in general.
Sí, en México es algo, con este proyecto de la Liga en Estados Unidos, va a ir creciendo nuestro proyecto de fútbol femenil, varias jugadoras están aquí y pues esperemos que tengamos partidos y que pues regresando a México tengamos un mejor nivel.
Europe has obviously a big time, professional women's league there, and I think for U.S. women's soccer, I think our team, or the national team, has really helped grow and help inspire, young girls to play soccer, especially after the World Cup and the Olympics. So I think that having this, here at home allows us to actually live at home and, make kind of a personal relationship with little girls.
Well, I think it's important for a lot of reasons. I think it's important to U.S. soccer's development, creating a bigger pool of players for the national team. I think you saw Abby Wambach come out of a league, you saw Shannon Box come out of a league, and I just think providing players with an opportunity out of college that's at a higher level, it'll allow us to just develop players that maybe would not have the opportunity otherwise.
I love Boston. It's been home for me for a while. I went to Boston College. I've helped out with Boston College ever since, and now playing with the Breakers, you know, it's like a second home for me.
Well, to be honest, I came back because I enjoyed the experience so much last year. So to be back with the team and back in Boston is exciting times for me, and hopefully it can be a successful time as well.
So I've been a California girl for a long time. So the weather was a little different when I first came here, but I really like it. It's a good city, and there's lots of things to do. I went to a few Celtics games, and yeah, so it's been fun.
Estando aquí en el equipo me ha gustado mucho, me gusta cómo juega el equipo, el compañerismo. Y pues para mí en lo personal es muy difícil por cuestión del idioma, de que no conozco a nadie, pero pues es un gran reto para mí. Voy a trabajar duro, voy a estudiar y pues esperemos que la entrenadora me dé un lugar en el equipo.
Well, I think the level of players, why it's going to be more competitive. I mean, WPSL Elite was a great league and played a role, but we didn't have a lot of national team players playing in that league. We didn't have a lot of internationals playing in that league. So that'll bring up the level of competition for sure.
I think there's a lot more quality players in the league this year, which will really bring up the competition in general and the quality. So I'm looking forward to the challenge. I think it's just a matter of really working together as a team and working out how we play off each other and how we're going to play together to get the wins in games.
Well, we have a couple goals. One, we want to play entertaining soccer. We want fans to get in the games. We want to score a lot of goals. Hopefully we don't give up too many goals, and we want to win. I mean, Boston's been a great city. We're used to winning championships, and we'd like to bring a soccer championship to Boston.
I obviously want to win the championship with the Breakers this year, so you know it's nice to be in preseason here to kind of figure out where we are now and where we want to be at the end of 6 months.
Hello and welcome everybody to Dilboy Stadium here in Somerville, Massachusetts. Scott Sudikoff alongside Maddie Sadler getting set to bring you the opener of the NWSL season between the visiting Spirit of Washington and the Boston Breakers, and it's an exciting day here, the inaugural season for the NWSL. First game for the Boston Breakers this season after a fantastic year a season ago. Again, I've said it a couple times, nobody's had a real good offensive opportunity. As the Spirit centering pass, the header gets by and in. And just as I say that, the Spirit get on the board. Maiden voyage on Media Boss TV. Breakers with an opportunity, try to pop it up over the head of Harris. Breakers with an opportunity, and a great save there by Ashlyn Harris. Looking to work by McNeil. Matheson towards the goal, up off the crossbar. Leanne Sanderson plays it on the far side. O'Reilly right foot and a diving stop. A little give and go. Oaks trying to get back to it, and stepping up and making the save was Phillips. Dragata way up the field now. Centers it. Schepfer, left foot, save by Harris. Sent back again, and Harris again. Area, Virginia, Maryland, D.C., or are from that area. Here's LaRue, a chance to tie, and coming out. Harris diving. Here's Guess, Libby Guess. Plays it for LaRue. LaRue, a shot, and it's in! And we're tied at 1.
That was a great run by LaRue, a great setup by Guess, and the Breakers are right back in this game. It's completely tied.
LaRue from Guess with maybe a minute left. We're in stoppage time, and they tie things up at 1.
This is so excited. The fans are on their feet, and it was a fantastic run by LaRue. She's been making those all day, and it finally paid off.
So the first thing I want to say is it needs to warm up a little bit. It's a little bit cold, okay? Yeah. So Mother Nature, please make it about 10 degrees warmer and a lot less windy.
Yes.
I've learned that Boston is the 17th most windy city in America. So beyond that, I love the city. I love how there's so many universities and schools and academic institutions. I'm a big fan of academia, learning, and always growing intellectually. So I love that, and I think the organization is very well established. It's been around for years, so it has a great fan base. As you can see, we've sold out tonight, and people such as yourself doing high school projects and all that kind of stuff. So it's feels good to have so many people in the stands and cheering for you, especially when you score a final goal in Miami United. So, I mean, there's no feeling that can really compare to it. I've worked so hard, and I think everyone has worked so hard to be able to get to this moment and actually be able to perform on a stage, on a national stage in the United States of America. I think a lot of people have gone abroad just because they have to, not just necessarily because they want to. And you see the talent out here. There's so much talent and such a great level of play, and it's just so nice to be able to stay here and play in America.